So the question was, where do you add the print statement that informs the user of that additional surcharge? Okay, when the weight is greater than 10 pounds, you want to inform the user that why is the shipping cost so high. You want to say that your shipping cost is high because we added a $5 surcharge, right? So where do you add that print statement? And the answer is that print statement can be anywhere before this line, okay, before this, but after this line, okay, so anywhere before the shipping, not anywhere, but before the shipping plus equals 5 or after this, but it must be indented, okay. So it can be something like this. It can be something like uh, print additional, or is sure, surcharge of $5 applied to shipping cost, something like this, okay. You want to say why, because you can say surcharge of $5 applied because weight is greater than 10 or something like that, doesn't matter, okay. So that's one way of doing it. So let me run this program. Enter the weight. If we enter 10, right, that's fine, shipping cost is 5. If we run it again and we enter 11, hit enter, now it says surcharge of $5 applied to shipping cost, and then the shipping cost is 10.5, okay. If you can have this print statement here, or you can also have it before the shipping cost, shipping plus equals 5, okay. You can also do this, doesn't change the outcome of the program, it's the exact same, okay. So wait 11, wait into the wait 11, hit enter, same output, okay, same output. So it doesn't matter where you put it. The only thing that matters is it has to be indented. If it's not indented, actually, uh, if it's not indented, Python, firstly, okay, let me do this, okay. uh, let's uh, not indent, okay. So instead of, get rid of this indentation and see what happens, okay. If we get rid of this indentation and we run it, okay, wait 10. So I entered 10, but it still says surcharge of $5 applied, and then it says shipping cost is 5, which does not make sense. Why does it do that? It's because if we remove this indentation, it now becomes part of the path after the detour. Okay, it's not part of the if statement anymore. Okay, in order to make it part of the if statement, what you want to do is you want to add a tab before that print. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing that I should mention at this point is, if you don't add a tab, Python will complain. Okay, so if you have something like if weight is greater than 10 and you forget to add the tab, Python would say expected an indented block. So it's pretty helpful in what it wants, right? It says it expects an indentation. That is not, it's not indented, okay? So that's what it wants. Also, another quick note while we are at it, you can have statements in the same line, okay? You can have statements in the same line, uh, but what you have to do is you have to use uh, uh, semicolons, okay. So you want to add the shipping plus equals 5 in the same statement, in the same line, actually. You can do this, you can absolutely do this, but then you have to add semicolons, okay, and then semicolons here as well, okay, something like this. But because it hampers the readability of the code, what we want to do is we want to keep each statement in a separate line, and we want to indent them. Okay, it's sort of a natural way of of visualizing that this part right here, the indented block, is part of the if statement right here. Okay,